what you're saying. Nani? Get out my business, okay?
Hey, how you guys doing? My name's Heero. This is the Identity Booth. My name is Heero. I sometimes record, sometimes don't, but when I do, I bring it to you. And today we're going to talk about something that's ongoing and will continue to be ongoing. It's the COVID pandemic situation, the relief, and the tailspin of it. So if you were in America right now, you're in pretty good shape because there's literally 8 vaccines to every single person in the country right now. Now, if you stop crying, it's okay. You literally have a whole segment. Relax. But for everyone else in the world, vaccines are very scarce, and there's definitely a situation where the union is going to be coming together to kind of talk about what to do with this access. But you would think that with us having literally 8 vaccines to every person in the country, we would be above 50% total vaccination, and that's just not the case. These are the most up-to-date stats right now for the United States. Doses given, 303,143 million fully vaccinated Americans. That's about 779,000. Wow. Okay. And then the total percentage of our total vaccination is 42%, which is kind of scary because here, looking at the list, if you wanted to be in the most vaccinated state in the country is Vermont, and they're only at 59%. So we don't even have any place that is at 75%. And this goes for blue, red, or purple states. And this is kind of depressing to see because a year ago, 1 million people were dying. And we were begging for an answer, and we have one, and people are refusing to take it. But the question is now, are we dealing with misinformation? Are we dealing with people who are just not able to get it? Because you can literally walk to any clinic, anywhere, private, anywhere that has the vaccine available, and they have to give it to you for free, no questions asked. You can literally come in there. All you need to do is provide them with some identification, not even an ID. Just some form of identifying who you are so we can make sure we can track your progress, right? And for whatever reason, and it usually comes down to 3 things, right? 3 major reasons why people don't want to get this. 1, they're anti-vax. They think their Uncle Billy on fucking Facebook is smarter than a doctor. 2, they don't trust the government. They don't trust the system, and they might have legitimate reasons for not trusting them. Whether it's the fact that insulin costs an arm and a leg in our country, the fact that, the healthcare system has done no good to black people past, things that we brought to light. There's a multitude of reasons for that. And then finally, because they don't feel incentivized. And that last part is super important because a lot of people who don't feel incentivized, I feel, is the vast majority of people who aren't getting it. Some people will not get the shot because they don't feel incentivized to do it. What do I mean by this? I was at a wedding recently and I spoke with someone who told me the only reason why they got vaccinated is so they could come to this wedding because they knew that they would be putting themselves in danger. So it kind of goes with the mindset: if you are protected from the world, then what do you really need? What do you need a weapon for? If you're not going to be putting yourself in direct danger, then why do you feel the need to protect yourself? Which is valid and more than anything, good idea, right? So, what of Alaska? That's a good question. Let's see. What is Alaska? Let's see. Let's go by it. Alaska is 40%. Let's see. Virginia, 46%. Good job. Washington, D.C., 48. All right. What about Illinois? Whoops. How'd I make this longer? Illinois, 41%. Georgia, 33%. Where's Texas? Let's go. Where's Texas real quick? Yeah, let me see Texas. 36. Good God. Anyway, and And the incentive part, for example, and going back to the whole idea, like, oh, they got to feel incentivized. But, and, you know, that also goes into the whole thing of, if it's not, you're not going to do it until you absolutely have to. That's also part of human nature. Procrastination. It's a thing that we do. But what would happen if we could get you to get the shot? What would it take for you to get the shot? Right? What would it take to get your shot? Well, some people in West Virginia feel offering free guns as an incentive to get COVID vaccines might be doing the trick. And believe it or not, this shit is actually working. You have to repeat, when you are interested in helping people, you have to meet them at their level, right? Let me get this scooted over so you guys can see this in all its glory for what it's worth. If you truly say you're interested in helping people, you're going to have to go meet them at their level. And this, while depressing in my eyes, if it means a bunch of people will get their shots, go for it. I commend it. Make it happen. Colorado. Congress members are thinking about making a statewide $1 million COVID vaccine draw. Is worth a shot. And I love the innuendos in that worth a shot, because you're going to be getting a shot. That's fucking hilarious. And I commend them for this. Hey, put it to good use. Make it work. Make it happen, because the sooner we get America under control, the sooner we can help the rest of the world. Because the ongoing argument is going to be, the moment we try and help the world, a vast majority of people are going to want the vaccine and not going to have access to it, because we decided to disseminate the rest of our stuff. And just so you know, if you are in a state where they're doing a lottery or draw, just make sure you're like registered in that state, and your name should pop up for the draw. So go get it. It's worth it. But along with this story, I also want to mention some of the psychopaths that have been doing it. Y'all remember that pharmacist that destroyed 500 doses of the vaccine because he thought that they were microchips? This is a healthcare provider, by the way. Well, he just got sentenced. This happened in 2020. He just got sentenced, in which I feel is the quickest turnaround for a case in a trial like this, for 3 years in prison. So he destroyed a bunch of vaccines back when he was just a lunatic, one of these idiotic people. And, you know, he's going to be serving 3 years in jail. Good riddance to him. I feel like very rarely do we get our situations right in our criminal undergrounds, but I agree totally with this one. But I think all of this is going forward to say, yo, the government's job is to help protect the people. And it's a shame that we have to use classical conditioning to do this or get this done. But hey, whatever it's going to take to save lives, I hope it works. So I commend our government and our city officials for, in this aspect. If I can say anything about our government, the handling of this pandemic since the Trump administration has been a complete 180, and you love to see it. But that's just my perspective on it. That's, you know, something we can talk about for days. But tell me in the comment section below, have you gotten the shot? If you haven't gotten the shot, why haven't you gotten it yet? And if it's like personal or whatever, I understand, but just tell me some of the reasons why and what it would take for you to get the shot. That's what's super important. Tell me what it would take for you to get the shot. I would love to hear about that in the comment section below. But for the meantime and in between time, like, share, subscribe. This is the Identity Booth. My name's Heero. We got subs, baby. You got Amazon Prime? Yeah, you got Amazon Prime? Excellent. Go ahead and sub to the Twitch channel so we can get paid by baby daddy Bezos. I like that. Baby daddy Bezos. I want to get it. And like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. We're going to be on all major platforms. Check us out. Comment and all that stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Get your shot. Take care of yourselves. And see you on the next show.
But it's so hard to find through the daily grind. Been working overtime, and I'm sleep deprived. Shorty on my line and we fuss and fight. Seems like every night. Don't care who's wrong or right. I hope the sight. Slow it down and we can catch the vibes.